Oh my gosh, she stole her Amina Muaddi's. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. If this is your first time here, my name is Ree and I make fashion and lifestyle videos typically. But we are now entering season 5 of Insecure. It's the final season and I've watched it since the beginning, and I felt like it was really important for me to do a recap review of the last season because this show has been so important to me as a Black girl in her 20s. And yeah, I just grew up with them for the past 6 years and it's just so incredible, and it's so lovely to see dark chocolate women and men on the screen just living their lives like every day. Like, these people are my friends. I may not be their friend, but they are my friends. So oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get right into this. And if you're interested in this video, I'm going to be doing the recaps every week, so every Monday. So let's get right into it. Okay, let's start off with the last episode of season 4, and we saw that there was a lot of mess going on. There was a mess between Issa and Molly. Please let me know down below whose side you were on. If you say Molly, exit. Exit this video if you say Molly, because anybody with a soul, with a heart, would be on Issa's side, because Issa was just trying to figure things out. You know, she was trying to really start something for herself, and Molly, who already has a whole career, was just trying to keep Issa down in my mind. Like, don't you want to see your friend grow as well? Like, you've seen your friend struggle through jobs, through everything. Like, don't you want to see her grow? So I didn't really like how Molly handled that situation and trying to leave her friend out in the cold, in the rain. Like, no, that's not a friend. Anyways, so there was that mess. There was the mess with Lawrence and Issa because they were trying to get back together, and then everybody knows Condola, like, you don't want to have a baby with your husband, but you want to have a baby with your ex-boyfriend? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I know everybody was in outrage because the same thing happened in the game years ago, but we all loved Melanie and Derwin, and Janae had to it up, you know? And then we saw one of the last scenes. It was Molly and Andrew, and they were on the outs. We didn't know how it finished, but they were on the outs, which crumbled me inside because I am an Andrew fan. Andrew looks good. He dresses well, and he's like a good partner. He's fun, he's everything, and you know, he's been so supportive of Molly. So that was really hard. Okay, so anyways, moving on to the current season, season 5, episode 1. We start off the episode with seeing conversations about Molly. We don't see Molly, but we see all of the friends driving someplace, we don't know where, and they're talking about Molly. So Molly and Andrew are over. They are over. And that was heartbreaking to see, because I'm like, maybe there's some hope, maybe. Because like, I enjoyed watching him on screen. Am I the only one? So they are over, and it's been a couple months, and Molly is just like, you know, going through the motions with trying to figure out how to get over this breakup and how to move forward. So they're like joking around on her, like making fun of her, saying like she's doing all sorts of inspirational quotes, because we've all been there with like reading up on those quotes and everything. I don't know if everyone's been posting them, but that's like Khloe Kardashian. Every time something happens, she goes and she posts, you know, to Instagram what's going on with her and Tristan, which is a mess, but we're not here to talk about Khloe. Anyway, okay, so I have my little notebook here just to keep me on track. So after we see that car ride, it goes into them at Stanford University. So all of them are there, they all meet up, and they're at Stanford for the weekend for their 10-year reunion. Things are awkward between Issa and Molly. Like, from the start, you just feel that like awkwardness. Like, they're cool, but they're not cool. Like, you know, when you get into a fight with anybody in your life, like whether that be a partner or a friend or anybody, you're just like, it's like, yeah, we made up, but like, so that's kind of how they're looking at each other. And then you also find out that everybody thinks Kelly died. I'm not really sure why, but everyone thinks Kelly died. So I really like in this episode that they're doing a better job with character development, because I don't know if you guys felt the same way I did, But the last episode of season 4, when we were on a whole journey for the last episode trying to find Tiffany, I was thinking the whole time, like, why didn't they do a better job making us care about this character? Because, you know, she was just in like a few scenes here and there, as well as Kelly, just to like make it a little bit different, just to make it seem like they have a few friends. But the focus is really on Issa and Molly. So we never cared about Tiffany. So please don't try to make us care in the last episode. So I really like how they're starting off this season, the last season, with really making us feel more for Kelly. And she's not just the jokester, she has like layers to her, which obviously she did, but now they're showing it through more, and I really appreciated that. So Kelly is dead, and she's just working through that throughout the entire episode. Okay, yeah, so Issa is on the panel with some other successful people, and Issa's starting to not feel so successful because these people seem like they've got it all together, and Issa just feels like, yeah, I'm starting this business, but I really still don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know. Like, you know, she's still figuring it out, which is so relatable because we're all figuring it out. Like, I am 100% still figuring it out. And you know, years ago, I would think by the age of 29, which I am, I would be like, oh, I'm going to have this, I'm going to be this, I'm going to do this. And you just really just trying to learn more about yourself and what you like, what you don't like, and what you want from this life. So I thought it was really just relatable because we only saw her have one big success. And so if she was just speaking on that panel like she knew everything, I think it would just be like, okay, so when did this all happen? Within 2 months. So I really, well, I didn't enjoy that because I know that must have been super awkward for her, but it was good to see because it makes you feel like you're not alone. And that's what's so good about this show, is it just feels like you're just, you know, these people because they feel like you. Okay, and then we have a moment with Molly and this guy Omari. When the whole group was talking, I felt something. I said, who is this guy with this nice beard looking cute? So Molly and Omari had something back in the day, and it seems like he's trying to respark those flames because he's recently divorced, but we're gonna see how that plays out. It seems like Molly's like really thinking about this guy. You know, when someone pops back up, like these guys love to pop back up, and you're just like thinking about, oh yeah, I remember that, I remember you. And so Molly's kind of going through that. She's been single for about 2 months now, and so let's see what happens with Omari. But he does look cute, and interested to see what happens. But she seems kind of like her wheels are spinning already, which women typically do. People typically do, but especially women, you're just like thinking about all these possibilities, all these outcomes, and you don't know this man, Molly. You do not know this man. And I just find it funny that she always goes to Issa for these things, but then Issa can't come to her. That relationship kind of bothers me because, like, let me come to you too. I feel like Molly's always judging and Issa's just like, okay, like, what's going on? I don't know. You always like one friend better than the other. So they're on the way to this party, girls' night out, which seems fun, but we see that Kelly's not really feeling it. She's kind of having a difficult time with this whole thing with everybody thinking she's dead and her not really meaning more to anybody else than just a laugh. And yeah, you want to feel like people care and people remember the things you've done. So she's really struggling with this, and everybody kind of doesn't know how to act because she is just the funny girl. Anyways, so they stop off and they get robbed, and it seems like, you know, the girl's not in on it at first, but then they find out because the guy says her name. So they're like, what? You actually tried to get us robbed? Not even tried. They took all of their stuff. They took Molly's Cartier watch. Do you know how much that is? Do you know how much that is? Her shoes, her Amina Muaddi shoes, her bag, and then Issa, obviously, because I just love the dynamic. Issa shoes they did not want because, you know, she's probably, you know, she's not wearing designer shoes, whatever. So that was funny, but that also kind of broke the tension between Issa and Molly, so they're kind of cool again. They had a good laugh, and it kind of brought them back to when they were younger and just like getting into these crazy things. And, you know, it's a story, even though the shoes you can live without. You could be like, okay, it's okay. But the watch, I don't know how Molly was laughing so hard after her Cartier watch got stolen. I would not be laughing. I would not be laughing. I'd be like, you may have to shoot me first because I'm keeping my watch. So then we see Issa and Molly talking again, and we just see them kind of breaking things down, kind of debriefing, and Issa brings up the panel and how she just thought it was going to be different, which, you know, obviously she thought, like, everybody thought that panel was going to go differently, but we saw that, and I found that really interesting. She says, I don't want to get stuck thinking about where I'm supposed to be or what I'm supposed to have. I just want to move forward. And Molly kind of took it more as she wants to move forward, like, just with their friendship. But I think Issa's speaking about more than that. Like, Molly, it's not always about you. Like, she's thinking about, I don't want to be thinking about where I'm not in my career, what I don't have. Like, I don't have the house, I don't have the man, I don't have the kids, I don't have the success, you know, or success. So I thought that was so real because everybody, I'm feeling like that. I'm just like, wait a second, like, what's going on, world? Like, I'm not really where I thought I was supposed to be. But she just wants to move forward. She just wants to, like, live, and she just wants to see how things go, taking the pressure off. So I really like this. This is just, like, really giving us just, like, a lot of feelings, because also after the pandemic, people have been doing a lot of soul searching, mind searching, and thinking about, am I where I want to be? And people are exploring new avenues. So that was real. And I enjoyed that. Okay, on to Lawrence. So we see Lawrence picking up Issa from the airport, and we say, Lawrence. And they share a little kiss, and we're just like, okay, so I guess this Condola thing is not bothering their relationship. They're moving forward. Okay, kudos. No, that's not what happened. No. So Lawrence drops her off and asks to go inside. He's like, should we go inside? Issa just looks at him. Issa doesn't even say no. Issa just looks at him. And they both knew, like, it's over. It's done. It's over. Like, Issa says she's been thinking a lot. She's been going through things in her mind, and she can't be with Lawrence because, you know, he's about to have a baby with another woman. And, you know, you have to be strong to do that. You have to be strong to be entering into a relationship again with your ex you have a whole kind of history with. And he's having a baby with another woman who you were cool with. That's just messy, and Issa just thought about it, and she's just like, I'm happy we're on good terms, basically, but I need to move on. I need to move forward. So that stung. Like, I felt that, oh my gosh, that was not easy to watch, but you're also happy that Issa's making these decisions for herself, and she's just thinking, like, no. Like, even though I love you, I have love for you, it's not going to happen. So you have to kind of respect where she's coming from, even though I'm like, is this the last we're going to see of Lawrence? But I think Lawrence is going to try again to get her back. I don't think Lawrence is going to go down so easily, but then again, he's figuring things out himself. He has a whole baby coming. And he's about to move to San Francisco. So I don't really know. Okay, just wanted to take a moment to talk about Molly. Molly always dresses so well. I just love her outfits. They just, because this is a fashion and lifestyle channel, so I just wanted to take a moment just to appreciate the way Molly puts her outfits together. She just looks so good. I saw that Bottega pouch. I saw those shoes. Like, she just puts it all together so well, and she just carries herself so well. Issa, who does your hair, girl? Her hair always looks so great. Issa and Kelly, their hair just always looks so great. Can somebody do my hair like that? But anyways, love the first episode. It was really good. I really like how they're starting it off. They make us feel, they make us think, and I think it was really, really great starting off this way. And we also got to see Tiffany's husband, Derek, and yeah, they're just doing such a better job with character development on the the other friends, with the friends that we always see but don't really know much about. So really, really love it and can't wait to see what happens next week. I think there's going to be 10 episodes, hopefully 10. But yeah, still a half an hour. Issa's rude. She's like, it's still going to be half an hour. But yeah, let's see what happens next week. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video and have a great week. Bye.